Former Lagos State Governor and presidential hopeful on the platform of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Senator Bola Tinubu, has concluded plans to dump the ruling party if the May 30th primaries are schemed against him. An associate of the former Lagos State government has said. The associate who spoke on the condition of anonymity told Vanguard that the development was the reason former secretary to the government of the Federation, Babachi Lawa, stated recently that Tinubu had Plan B if APC primaries are manipulated against him. Although he noted that APC remains the primary platform, Tinubu intends to actualize his dream of presiding over the affairs of the nation. Other options, including the SDP, would be explored if the primaries come short of transparency and credibility. It is too early to ask if Asiwaju would leave the APC for another party. He's a big factor in APC, a party he helped formed, financed, and nurtured into what it is today. We are not unaware of recent developments and attempts to insult a man who has paid his dues in the political evolution of this country. But this is not important for now. What I can tell you is that our leader, like other contestants, is looking forward to a credible process that would lead to the emergence of our flag bearer. But if that process is compromised, I can tell you for free that we will encourage him to explore other options. Yes, a lot has been said about SDP and Asiwaju. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. SDP offered him a platform to become a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria years ago, but for now, he is in APC and will remain there until circumstance dictate otherwise, he said. Tinubu is gunning for the sole ticket of the party alongside other formidable contestants, such as Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, Rotimi Amechi, Ogbonaya Onu, Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello, among others. In an interview with the media a few months ago, President Muhammadu Buhari had said that he would not reveal the identity of his preferred successor, lest he be eliminated. Only recently, APC chieftain and until recently presidential aspirant Moses Ayom called on Babachi Lawa to withdraw his comment on Tinubu's possible defection, labeling same as a threat to the Abdullahi Adamu-led National Working Committee, saying, "Right now, the NWC is the leadership of the APC, and it should be given all kinds of support to succeed. The idea of indirectly threatening the National Working Committee that Tinubu has another option if he's not given ticket should not arise at all. As a committed APC leader from the Middle Belt, I call on Babachi to withdraw the comments and apologize to the party immediately." Tinubu to dump APC for SDP if he doesn't get the ticket. A lot has been happening in the political space, and I believe one that is really stirring up the politics is the plot to draft Goodluck Ebele Jonathan into the race. We know up till now, everything seemed quiet. And we got a report earlier on today that APC actually postponed their screening. They moved it a couple of days just to allow for Goodluck Ebele Jonathan to submit his forms and be in the race. Why they want Jonathan, I do not know. But it's very clear that APC itself, I don't think they are fully in support of Bola Tinubu, because before now we saw the changes that went on in the party, the removal of Adams Oshomole, who was Tinubu's strong ally. And at that time, political analysts had it that Tinubu was the main target. It wasn't just Oshomole, but they were just trying to water down his influence within the party. He's still the national chairman of the party, but if you look at scheme of things, whenever important meetings are going on, he's not part of that meeting. He's not part of the National Working Committee. He's not part of the neck of the party. He's just the national leader. Some people feel that it's just a title he's carrying. Tinubu has lamented at different occasions that he was being sidelined. You know, during the registration and revalidation exercise, he said he wasn't carried along. Anyways, a report has just emerged that Tinubu has got Plan B, that his plan is to leave the party if he's not given the ticket. There are a lot of them that are fighting for this number one spot. And the interesting part of all of this is that it's just one person that will be the flag bearer, just one. So among Osibanjo, Tinubu, Amechi, Rocha Sokorocha, all of those that have thrown their hats into Yaya Bello, all of them that are in the game. It's just one person, one flag bearer. We know it's not consensus yet, but they've not talked about consensus. They are all still in the race. But for Tinubu, he believes that at some point that there could be some there could be some malpractice. Rotimi Amechi is still in the race. We know Tinubu is not Buhari's favorite because Buhari mentioned it, that he doesn't want to name the person. He doesn't want to mention the name of his favorite or preferred candidate or preferred successor, someone that will take over him. That if he does that, the person's life would be at risk. But everyone knows that Tinubu is not that person. These days, we don't hear much about that gentleman's agreement. Last year, it was really drumming seriously, gentleman's agreement. But right now, nothing about that. Everyone is fighting for their head. Tinubu is seriously fighting. And when he met President Muhammad Buhari, he told him of his ambition. And when he was mentioning it to Nigerians, he said it's been his lifelong ambition to become the president of the country. Even recently, a statement just came out from him stating that he's not quitting politics until it's only God that has the power to determine who is going to become the president. But I don't know if that's a boast, but he has stated it that he's not leaving politics. So he's not saying he's not leaving APC, meaning that if there's no way in APC, he will find another way. That statement is very deep. It's a deep one, that he's not leaving politics until he becomes the president of the country. So in his lifetime, before he finally packs up and move away from politics, he's very sure, he's very convinced that he's going to be the president of the country. So one of his associates has just revealed this, but refused to reveal his identity. He's given this report on the condition of anonymity, not to be known. But he's very confident that Tinubu will move away from APC if come May 30th. He's not the person, but I don't know what makes him feel that he's going to be the person. There are other people there in line who purchased the 100 million naira nomination form, a lot of money. Politicians sometimes, it's a game of interest, and desperation follows as well. Desperation follows. Tinubu really wants to be president. He's saying it and he's telling everyone, that he would. There was one time he visited some traditional rulers and he made a similar statement, but we know he rephrased it or paraphrased it again when he said he will fight dirty to become the president. He will do anything he can. He's saying it again now that he will not quit politics until he becomes the president of the country. We'll see how all of this plays out. The primaries is not long to go. Once the primary is over, we already know who the flag bearer is, and for the other people is end of the road. Then they start filing for other positions. Will Tinubu become the flag bearer of the ruling All Progressive Congress? We'll see how all of this plays out. But leave us your take, guys. Thank you once again for staying tuned. And please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again on more updates. Bye.